Well, I've been trying to preach to them that we're line drive hitters and we're gap to gap guys. And I thought yesterday we got out of our game a little bit. And today, a couple of innings, it took us about 4 innings to get back to our game to stay in the middle of the field. And when we do that, we score runs. And we relied on our pitcher today to pitch, and he did a good job, and he lasted the whole game, and that's what we really needed today.
Hey, Ethan, just talk about what it was like out there, what worked for you, and just take us through the game.
I definitely had to find myself today. I did not start out the way I planned to. I had a little control issue at the beginning of the game, but I was eventually able to settle down and just find my grip on the ball and throw some strikes.
Yesterday, Coach, you said that your team really looks to put up those runs and let your pitching just kind of take you the rest of the way. Is it nice to see that happen today?
Well, I mean, it's always nice to score, runs, and hopefully that'll get us tomorrow where we need to be to come out and be relaxed and play, baseball like we play. We played a good team today. We happened to get on the board, and we had some big breaks and we got some big hits. So, here on out, you got to hit the ball. I mean, it's going to be, the wind was blowing in this morning, but usually the wind blowing out. And like I said, we got to score runs with doubles. That's how we play our game.
Philip, you guys had left some players on base as a team early in that double you had in the fourth to kind of break through for you guys. Talk about how big of a hit that was and you guys started.
Definitely a game changer for sure. That got us all of our momentum going for sure. Once we got the runs on the board, then we just put on 2 more, and so on and so forth. Just gotta start going, let it go.
Coach, how big was it after you guys tacked on those 4 runs in the fourth to come out and have a scoreless top half of the fifth and get the bats back going in the bottom half of the game?
Well, that's a key. We struggled with that some this year. Kids today don't understand. When a team goes out and puts runs up for you, you got to go and shut it down. That's your job to shut it down. And we did it today, and we have to continue to do it. But that's part of the game. When you score runs, you have to go back out there and pitch and throw strikes and let your defense work. And it worked out for us today.
Ethan, did you change anything when you struggled early to get a better grip of the ball, change speeds or anything like that?
I just took things a lot slower on the mound and just took a breath and just relaxed a lot more. Once I got those jitters out of the way in the first couple innings, I was able to settle down.
You used 4 pitchers yesterday, Coach, in a long tournament. How big is it to get a complete game now?
Well, I used one guy yesterday in the bullpen that I've used a lot this year, but the rest of them I hadn't really used. I still got 4 or 5 guys that use in the bullpen. When I'm behind, I try not to use those guys that they can shut it down and do that kind of stuff. So we took a chance yesterday. It didn't work, but we're still here, so we just have to keep battling and do what we have to do.
Anything else, guys?
Mac, you tell everybody the story you told me about coming to the World Series that you told me back in February. It's an interesting story.
No, Jeff Johnson at Chipotle is my uncle. And we talked about it before the season in the fall. We knew we both had some decent arms, and we talked about it'd be nice to be out here together. And it's just so happened to work out for us. So we're all out here together as a family, and we root for one another and having a good time.